there, everybody. I hope you had a fantastic holiday weekend. I am coming to you today with a new series I'm starting, and I am going to do a series on a fun Christmas gift I did for Andrew a couple of years ago. I pre-planned 12 dates for he and I to do throughout the year. The money was all in there. Each month had an envelope with a letter in it explaining what the date was going to be, any gift certificates we were going to need. So at the beginning of each month, we would sit down and pick the date that we would go on our date. So if we needed a sitter, we could have a sitter in place. If we needed to make reservations, we could make the reservations. But he never knew what they were going to be until the beginning of the month. So in December at Christmas, I gave him all 12 envelopes, and I didn't let him open any of them, which sounds pretty mean, but he thought it was pretty cool. So January 1st, we then opened up the January envelope, and in the January envelope was a letter and telling him that we were going to do home massages. So we weren't going to go anywhere, we weren't going to spend any money. Christmas had just gotten done, so it was going to be an inexpensive night in. So we didn't necessarily have to have a sitter. We could just be at home, do massages. I think we ended up watching a movie on TV also. So that was January, and in February we did, sorry, I have my little cheat list over here, but in February we did Subway. So I had a $15 Subway card and Sky Zone, which is a trampoline place in Grand Rapids. I'm sure if you're not in our area that you have something similar. But it was just a fun, goofy afternoon date. Most of these, even if they were appropriate to take stage 2, which this one totally would have been, we didn't. This is just a time for the two of us to get to spend time together. And the last one I'm going to talk about today is in March. We did an overnight at the Amway in Grand Rapids, and which is just a big hotel in downtown Grand Rapids for those of you who aren't from around here, and rock climbing. This was by far our most favorite date, not because we stayed at the hotel and had a night away, but the rock climbing was awesome. It really was a lot of teamwork. It was just a fun experience that neither one of us had done. So I thought that this was a great Christmas gift, and I know that Christmas isn't until December, but with this, it probably took me a good 4 or 5 months to plan it, and then because you are doing a whole year of dates, I kept it under $600, which I know sounds like a lot, but if you think about the different things that you do throughout the year, that's only $50 a month, which really you're worth it. So getting the money saved up and planning ahead for Christmas. So stay tuned. In the blog there'll be a little bit more detail, but stay tuned for the next couple of months tomorrow. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you tomorrow.